Greetings, children of the screen, your friendly neighborhood nerd scum here once again, and you know what we're doing today. You saw the title of the video. Today we're taking a look at DC Direct's 2004 Wave 2 Kingdom Come Batman. Hell yeah. Now guys, this, I have to be honest, is one of my, ultimate needs for Batman figures. It's like one of my grail figures, even though it's not really that much on the pricier side of the spectrum. Having said that, I did get this dude for like $20 below market value, and of course got it through Amazon. Figure, everything's on the up and up. Now don't get me wrong, as far as I can tell the figure's fine, but the box is not in mint condition, and his ears are a little bit floppy. Yeah, that's something I can fix them and blow dry them, straighten them. It's not such a big deal. The ear. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and open this bad boy up, and we will take a look at him here in just a minute. Holy hell, guys, look at all this nonsense. This is like the definition of excessive. I complain about modern day action figures, but man, this is something else, I'll tell you. God bloody hell, Bruce. There we go. No. No. Why? F off. Jesus. I wonder kids choke on this stuff. It won't. This might take a little bit longer. If you guys need to, go get a drink of water, now's the time. Alright, guys, here we go. So, first off, I just want to say that the sculpt on this guy is absolutely awesome, especially for the period from which this toy comes. This sculpt is really, really solid and really captures the aesthetic look and feel of the Kingdom Come Batman, or as I call him, Robocop Batman. Because as a kid, when I first saw this figure, that's what it looked like. It's Robocop Batman. Just look at the armor and look at Robocop. It's clear. Anyway, they totally capture it both in the main body sculpt and also in the wings. These wings are really cool. I don't necessarily care for these little hinges there. It's also got the really nice detail of kind of the vents for his rocket boosters and stuff like that. Overall, though, the sculpt is really, really solid, and I really dig it. It's really cool, except for that bent ear, and that's not really the fault of the sculpt itself. I'm just hair dryer. Just moving on. Anyway, so yeah, he's really awesome. He doesn't come with a lot in the way of accessories. Really, all he comes with is his kind of super high-tech, not really, future lance shield sword thing, as he is the Dark Knight. It's good to have a lance slash sword thing. Now, if you notice, I'm holding him up now. Oh wow, he's actually going to stand on his own, which that's pretty nice. But yeah, so he's standing on his own right now, but I will say, just straight off the bat, the way he is sculpted, while it's really nice, he's one of those older figures that is pre-posed in his sculpt. So getting him to stand up on his own is sometimes a real pain in the ass, depending on I don't know what's going on. His stance is kind of weird on here. I don't know if you can see here, but his feet are not touching the ground all the way, and this is the first time I've got him to stand on his own, not leaning against something. So I do have to say that, get that out of the way. But let's go ahead and jump into the articulation here on this guy, because it is very, very simple. It is an older figure, like I said, and therefore it has 7 points of articulation. So we'll start at the head. So the head is just on a basic peg, so you basically get the all the way around, and that's it. There's no up, there's no down. Here it moves a little bit, but that's because the plastic on this head is a little bit old and a little bit worn out, but look at it there. So we're going to move right on down to the arms. So the arms on this guy are a little stiff right now, as he's just out of the package, and he is a pretty old figure. Now, it looks as if, I'm sorry guys, it's pretty brittle, these older figures, the plastic they're made out of, and I really don't want to break this guy, especially after he was transported in the hot Texas sun in the middle of summer. You know what I mean? But I might be trying to add some heat to him later on and see if I can get them to move a little bit more. But from this, you can tell that the arm would have gone all the way around, if not hindered by both the chest piece that you see right here. As you can see, whenever I pull the arm up, eventually that stops the arm right there. and then whenever you push the arm back, like so, eventually the wings, which do not come off on this particular figure, would hinder it there as well. If not for that, you would get it all the way around. And moving on to the other arm, again, it's a little bit tight as well, and again, I'm really not wanting to break this figure, but you can kind of see you get about the exact same range of motion from it, hindered by the chest plate and the wings. From there, moving on down to the hands, you get at the wrist just a basic turner. Yeah, just spin it on round all the way. But that's it. There's no forward, backward, anything like that. Also, since we're down here, in the waist, despite having this beautifully sculpted and painted belt, just absolutely fantastic, there is no waist swivel in this particular figure as well. Then we move on down to the legs, and as you can see, there is nothing in the ankles and nothing in the knee. The only articulation you get in the legs are these weird V-cut hip, where, again, it kind of looks like the way that you feel like Robocop moves. I guess that's the idea, is, again, Robocop suit. But yeah, that's about all you get down there. And that also really, really adds to the issue. And of course, now that I'm filming, I can get him to stand up just fine almost every time, as if almost on accident. But, you know, I've had a lot of trouble standing him up, as I said in the past. Maybe I just needed to play with him a little bit. I've only had the figure for a short time now, and I've only played with it just a little bit. So yeah, that is the majority of the articulation. However, I said 7 points, and that's not 100% true. I suppose technically you would get 9 points of articulation, as we kind of saw earlier, the wings do have a hinge on them, and they don't really... Okay, yeah, you can get them to go back, but I don't really feel like that creates very good dynamic posing. I prefer to have them spread really wide, getting like kind of an awesome wingspan, or you can also wrap them around him to kind of have a more traditional cloaked Dark Knight feel. But yeah, that is about it for the articulation, guys. And as I said, this is kind of an older figure. The articulation is a little bit limited, but it's still pretty cool. Okay, guys, so yeah, as I said before, this is from DC Direct from 2004. So, is it a little bit lacking compared to modern-day collectible action figures? Yes. Made even more so by the fact that I decided to go with the cheaper option. But am I happy to have him in my collection? Hell yeah! So much so I might even go back and get the more expensive model at some point when I actually have the cash to put into it. But hell yeah, I'm happy to have Robocop Batman. He's a Batman in a suit that's clearly modeled after Robocop, and I've said it time and time again on this channel. If you take Batman and mix him with something awesome, I'm gonna want it. I'm gonna need it. Batman Robocop? Hell yes, I'm down. Batman Blade Runner? Batman Beyond? Give me all of it. Anything you have. T-shirts, toys, movies, anything. Give it all to me. Like, Batman as a crazy steampunk character? Awesome. Batman as a samurai? I am in. Batman as a ninja? I am into that too, although it's a weird the way y'all are going about it. Batman as a Green Lantern? I am so in. Batman as a yellow... Batman as a Yellow Lantern. Guess what figure we might be taking a look at next? Right on, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share it with some friends. Also, let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of Kingdom Come Batman, the action figure? Should I upgrade for the better version? Is this good enough to be on my shelf in my collection? Let me know what you think down below. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Nerd Scum, out. Robocop Batman! Dead or alive, you're coming with me.